Committee, my fellow nominees. My name is Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, a three-time member of the House of Representatives, member of the 5th Assembly, 6th Assembly, and the 7th Assembly, and then a two-time governor of Enugu State.
You're more than qualified. Take your bow and go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Next.
I especially recognize my senators, distinguished Senator Niek Ambassador.
No long introductions. Just
Senator Ita Enang. I was a member of the State House of Assembly. I served in this National Assembly for 12 years in the House of Representatives.
You're more than qualified. Take your bow and go.
Thank you very much. And I was advisor to the President of the National Assembly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Senate, other distinguished senators, my name is Right Honorable Jerry Manwe. I was a member of 3rd, 6th, and 7th Assembly and Chief of Staff to the Right Honorable Yakubu Dogara. Thank you very much for this honor.
Thank you, Honorable. You may take your bow and go. Next. Go with your team.
I am Senator Professor Nora Ladi Dadut of the 9th Assembly, and I am glad to be here from Plateau State.
9th Assembly, take your bow and go. Call your supporters.
Supporter,
Not including Lalong. You can leave Lalong.
Members of the committee. My name is Okezie Victor Ibazo, two-time governor of Abia State.
Next.
Chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, the Deputy Chairman, the Senate Leader. My name is Olufemi Pedro, former Deputy Governor of Lagos.
Thank you.
Next.
Chairman of this honorable committee, Chairman, the Vice Chairman, distinguished, our own Senate
Skip protocol.
Senate Majority Leader.
Go straight to skip protocol. Go straight to your. Don't be nervous. Just go straight to your. I can see you're nervous. Just go straight to your introduction.
About the former governor of Ekiti State. Yes. My name is Erelu Angela Ayodele Adebayo. Thank you.
She has not spoken.
Miss.
So that there is spoken.
No. Continue to speak.
Distinguished Chairman.
Continue. Just go.
Every other person in this committee, the Senate Leader, and senators from my state. My name is Oluwajimeka Ayotunwa Olumilua, the wife of the former governor of old Ondo State, Evangelist Bamidele Ishola Olumilua. I'm happy to come before you this afternoon for this privilege and the opportunity to stand and to represent our country called Nigeria. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Distinguished Chairman of this committee, distinguished senators.
Skip protocols. Just mention. Introduce yourself.
My name is Chioma Priscilla Ohakim MNI, former First Lady Imo State, a lawyer by training. I am very pleased to be in your midst. I thank Mr. President for this nomination. I have been able to do.
Okay, that's fine. Next.
Good afternoon, distinguished senators. My name is Fatima Florence Ajimobi, wife of late Senator Abiola Ajimobi from Oyo State. I appear before.
Finish. We all know you. Finish.
Thank you. Congratulations, ma'am.
Distinguished colleagues,
Thank you for your time and attention to this matter. I also want to congratulate our nominees. Distinguished Chairman, standing before us or sitting before us this afternoon are people who, by the grace of God, had the privilege of serving our country in the capacity of governors, deputy governors, and first ladies of the federating units or subnationals of our country. Let me explain, for the purpose of the general understanding of the Nigerian public, the people that we asked to take a bow and go were people who had the privilege of serving as elected members of the National Assembly. And the reason why that is done, not only in Nigeria, but all over the world, is the fact that we do not, our rules will not allow us to waste the precious time of the public and of the media in trying to screen them all over again, because the National Assembly has their records. They have been here in different capacities, either in the Senate or in the House of Representatives, and when they come for confirmation hearings like this, we rely on their public record. And for the people who are also seated before us, we are not extending the take a bow and go privilege to them because they were not members of the National Assembly. However, the chairman had asked the secretariat if there was a petition against any one of them, and the answer we got was that there was no petition. And I just want to say that, to the glory of God, these are very eminent Nigerians who we know we do well representing this country. And distinguished colleagues, if it is your view, that they deserve for us to rely more on the records that have been submitted to us in respect of each of them. Each of them submitted his or her curriculum vitae. We also relied on the report, the security report from the DSS, from the police, and other relevant security agencies. And to the extent that we have a clean bill of record in respect of all of them, and given their background, I also would like to move, and the chairman will put the question appropriately. I would like to move, as the leader of the Senate, that we allow them to take their leave. And the minority leader is also here to second my motion.
So, Lady Oyewumi, representing Osun West Central District of Osun State, I hereby second the motion moved by Senate leader that nominees seated before us to take bow and go. As a second.
Moved and seconded before us. So I think you may now leave. Okay. Those who are in support say aye. Please go to your supporters.
Honorable member of the Lagos State House of Assembly, and I am Honorable Mrs. Lola Akonde.
Next. Go ahead. He has finished. Can you introduce yourself again?
My name is Mahmoud Yakubu, former Executive Secretary, Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund, and former Chairman INEC.
Haruna Abubakar, PhD, MFR, 4 times Commissioner, Sokoto State, 2 times Special Advisor, Sokoto State, 1 time Director of Voter Education, Northwest.
Now, distinguished colleagues, you have 5 nominees in front of you. You take a bow individually. Okay. Former minister, yes. Where is the former minister? Former minister, where is he? Okay. He's here.
Distinguished Chairman, my name is Ambassador Philip Ikurusi from Bayelsa State.
Kayode, and I also address the distinguished Deputy Chairman and all the members of this honorable committee. My name is Chief Femi Fani Kayode. I was the Minister of Aviation of this country, and I was also the Minister of Culture and Tourism of this country. It's a pleasure to be here.
Next.
Other distinguished members of this Committee, the Senate Presidential Advisor on Senate Matters, Senator Lado. Retired Lieutenant General Abdurrahman Bello Dambazau, a former Chief of Army Staff and former Minister of Interior. Thank you.
Next. The chairman of the committee, House Leader, distinguished Senator representing Osun West, other eminent senators. My name is Professor Isaac Adewale, former president of the African Organization for Research and Training in Cancer, former vice chancellor, University of Ibadan, former minister of health, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Of Army Staff and one ambassador. Are there any objections to their nomination? No, for taking for who?
There's another ambassador here.
Okay.
Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs.
Sit down, sit down.
Distinguished Deputy Chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs. My name is Barrister Nkechi Linda Ufochukwu. I'm representing Anambra. I was the former SA legal to Chief Uchennaji, the former Minister for Innovation, Science and Technology. I am a lawyer of 17 years post-call.
We'll take on these 5.
Distinguished Chairman, my name is Ambassador Joseph Olusholaiji, former ambassador to the Republic of Togo.
Distinguished colleagues, don't talk.
No. Former ministers. The former ministers and ambassadors were screened by the Senate. Unless there is anything new, like partition or any new development, I feel that they should just take their bow and go, and we continue.
Any seconder.
Wait. The motion ministers and former ambassadors who are here should be allowed to take a bow and go. I so second, Mr. Chairman.
Ambassadors can leave. Take a bow one at a time and leave. One at a time.
And leave with your supporters.
Leave with your supporters. Femi, carry your supporters and go.
And then second ambassador take a bow. And then
who has got to go? She has to come back.
Where is the lady?
No.
The young lady has everything it takes to represent Nigeria in any country. Not only by reasons of her training, but reasons of the fact that she has been in active legal practice and has been an active member of the APC, and she was involved in the campaign to market our party to power. Yes. And I'm sure Senator Ume will vouch for her.
Young lady that's hardworking.
May do some excellent work Adams says, but she's not here being confirmed because she worked for APC. If she's not qualified, she will not be eligible, but she's qualified and she can.
Are you concurring?
Yes, she can take a bow.
You're concurring.
I also lend my voice in support of her nomination. I have known Barrister Nkechi for the past 10 years, and she's a woman of great competence. Thank you.
Thank you. Next introduction.
Distinguished members of the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs. Okay.
Yes, go ahead. No protocols, please.
Okay, sir. Okay, my name is Ambassador Joseph John Gargadi.
Ambassador. You said ambassador? Just go ahead.
My name is Ambassador Joseph John Gargadi from Plateau State. I have served in different missions of our country, Russian Federation, Atlanta, Georgia, then Vietnam, Republic of Vietnam. So I'm here to face distinguished chairman for this screening, sir.
Next.
Distinguished chairman of this committee, distinguished members, very distinguished senators. My name is OCJ Okocha, if I mention what the names stand for, those initials you may not know, but full name, Onweze Chukwujinka Joe Okocha. I'm a former president of the Nigerian Bar Association. I'm a senior advocate of Nigeria. I was called to the bar in 1978. I'm a former chairman of the Body of Benchers. I'm a former chairman of the Council of Legal Education. I'm practicing law, doing the charge and bail business in Port Harcourt. I thank you all for your audience.
Next. Distinguished senators here present, good afternoon. My name is Alhaji Abubakar Sanusi. I am a businessman. I'm from the private sector. I'm a philanthropist, a nation builder for over 3 decades, with experience in leading transformative national and international projects. I'm the managing director of Gamji Group of Companies. I have been a major player in community development, philanthropy, and I have played major role in our party, the APC, as the former director of protocol and event.
Distinguished Deputy Chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, distinguished members of the Committee on Foreign Affairs, other senators here present, the Special Advisor to the President on Senate Matters, Senator Bashir Mohammed Lado, CON. My name is Dr. Akubu N. Gambo from Plateau State. I was Commissioner for Water Resources and Agri in Plateau, Commissioner for Education in Plateau. At the national level, I was a participant of the 2005 Political Reform Conference with the same committee with my elder brother, Senator Governor Adams Shomole. And my last posting was as Deputy Executive Secretary in Quebec. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
My name is Senator Ningi. We are lawmakers here. I want Lado, Senator Lado, to guide the nominees as to the protocol. When you come before a Senate committee of this nature and a leader of the Senate seated, you first recognize him, then the chairman, then the deputy chairman, then the senators. Secondly, I want to reiterate, as members of the committee, our duty is to take resolutions from you, questions you, and take it to the Senate. We are only ambassadors of the Senate. You could be cleared here by the Senate, who will prove otherwise. That is the information I want to relate to all the nominees.
I think listening to Okocha, even as a worker, a workers' leader, the gentleman he qualified in his own right to be described as an elder statesman. Because learned, sick as he is, he invited people like us in Kaki to rub minds with very learned community. He has such a broad mind that I think those are the kind of qualities we need, that when he stands before a foreign authority, they cannot but listen. I believe he has what it takes to carry the Nigeria flag in any part of the world.
Well guided.
The other gentleman who mentioned my name, obviously, mentioned my name, it means
he knows you.
Oh.
Senator Ndume, then...
Of the fact that the gentlemen before us, their credentials are there. There is no petition before us. And the other nominee, Alhaji Abubakar Gamji, Mr. Chairman, Abubakar Ganji, who is the other candidate, is my friend. I know him very long time, for 30 years. So I want to move a motion again that the 4 or 5 gentlemen that they introduced themselves, and there is any petition before the committee against them, should take a bow and go. Please, I so move. Can you call Adam?
glad to actually speak in favor of Alhaji Abubakar Sanusi. Oh, I should second. I thought I would speak. Okay, I'm actually seconding the motion that in the absence of any ulterior statements and questions, that the 5 nominees that have introduced themselves, they should be cleared. But I'm also going to chip in a word for my constituent here, who we're actually very proud of. I've known him.
Distinguished colleagues,
Distinguished Senate Leader, Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, the Distinguished Chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, Senator Sani Bello, the Distinguished Deputy Chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, distinguished members of the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, and distinguished senators from my state, Senator Ned Nwoko, Senator Joel Onowapo, and Senator Ede Dafinone, the Special Advisor to the President on Senate Matters, Senator Bashir Lado, CON. My name is Reno Mokri. I was a Special Assistant to the President on New Media. I'm an author, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
As the distinguished leader of the Senate, distinguished chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, distinguished members of the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, my distinguished Senator, Senator Abdul Nengi, yes, sir. Then the Special Advisor to the President on Senate Matters, Senator Bashir Lado. I'm Ambassador Mahmoud Leila Mohammed.
Ambassador.
Distinguished. Thank you, Excellent.
What is funny?
Yeah, I'm Ambassador Mahmoud Lele. I joined the Foreign Service in 2001. So it's a honor and privilege for me to be nominated by Mr. President to be here before the Honorable Committee. Thank you very much.
Next.
Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, the distinguished Deputy Chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs.
Madam,
leave protocol.
Okay, my name is Abimbola Samuel Ruben. I'm from Ondo South. Ondo.
Next.
The distinguished Chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, the distinguished Deputy Chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs.
Leave protocol.
My name is Ambassador Magaji Umar. I joined the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in 2001. I served in various missions such as Cote d'Ivoire, Gambia, Permanent Mission of Nigeria to the United Nations, Islamic Republic of Iran. Thank you. I'm from Jigawa.
Indume Ningi, Senator Shomole, Senator Anao, Senator Ned.
Mr. Chairman, sir, nominees before us are career ambassadors and ambassadors before, and also the last among the nominees, Reno, is somebody that I personally know for the past 25 years, can vouch for his character. Therefore, Mr. Chairman, I again want to move that these nominees take a bow and go. I so move.
Senator Ningi, I want to specifically talk on my younger brother Lele. Having known him all his life, and we've followed his both educational and qualificational movement, and I want to confide the Senate that he is a very good ambassador and he will do a good job for this nation. Lele Mohammed. Lastly, you are not the chairman. Let me have my time. Lastly, nominees, your credentials are all here. The secretariat of this committee is still perusing these credentials. Petitions are still being received. What you are doing here as a committee is 50% job done. The other job is the full confirmation by the Senate. Having taken a bow today does not guarantee you clearance by the Senate until when the Senate say so. Thank you very much.
There was a precedence. The serving ambassadors or
Yeah, the 4 ambassadors could take a bow and go. And if we have any question to ask the nominee or Mokri, we could. If not, we could also tell him to take a bow and go. But there was a motion.
There was a motion, yes.
There is, the amendment to the motion is that the 4 ambassadors who are already on seat should take a bow and go, as has been done since yesterday. Then if there is any other thing, the 5th person could also be asked to go.
No, there's a motion already.
Until you are called, you cannot shut me down.
No, he's not talking to you. He wasn't talking to you.
Let the chairman preside.
He wasn't talking to you. 1 minute.
These are people.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a motion on ground. You can either defeat the motion or let it survive. But
all right, so how come you have other people have spoken?
Senator Adams, he wasn't. Go ahead.
I have the authority of the chairman.
Please go ahead.
Chairman, you cannot exercise power that you don't have.
You don't exercise.
Chairman, I want to thank you, Senate leader, and my colleagues.
Look how you ridicule the Senate.
I cannot be intimidated by people who go here and there. After all, we see people on television questioning this list.
Please ask
Mr. Chairman, sir.
The procedure is that if there is a motion on ground, it should be seconded. If it is not seconded, it's dead.
It's dead. So allow me to continue. Mr. Chairman, you have allowed me. Please protect me.
Senator Adams, conclude. Your time is going. Conclude.
All right. Mr. Chairman, I think I needed to speak on this in the public interest. With particular reference to the nominee, Reno. Because we cannot pretend we have not had stories.
We can't work on stories.
For me.
There is no petition before the
for me.
Is there any petition? Look, this is
for me.
You should not return the Senate. Don't Allah calculate the Senate. Senate is not a job. Senate.
The power of example that he is a pragmatist. He is not detained by old feelings. You may have doubt, suspicion about anyone until you have the opportunity to so perform. Indeed, you don't know anyone until you give him the driver's, you hand over to him the steering of a vehicle. This young man has shown that where he sees a compelling evidence in the interest of the Nigerian nation, he will not be ashamed to say that I was wrong in my assumption. From what I have seen, this man is working and he deserves the support of all those who want progressive governance. The second side of the argument is that we have a president. We have a president who has shown that by the power of example, the minimum requirement of leadership, and here I will proudly say I was a governor, which is a head of a subnational government. And so when I talk, those who are not be governors should listen.
Governors come to Senate. After
you have to have
governors, you struggle to
Your Excellency, you have to have that large heart.
Become a senator.
You have to have. For me, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has showed a rare quality that the fact that you criticize me during the election, the fact that you abused me at what time was
Senator Adams, you made your point very clear. There is a motion. Please, Senator Adams, you made your point clear. There is a motion in place. Any seconder?
Okay. Come on, let me conclude. The president has showed large heart. And he deserves to be commended because he's now a president of all Nigerians.
We commend Mr. President. We commend Mr. President. Joel, Joel.
Colleagues, distinguished colleagues, my name once again is
in favor. Senator Ndime, are you wait. Okay, Senator Ndume, are you opposed to Omekri's nomination?
No.
Senator Shomon, are you opposed to the nomination?
I have seconded it over and over 100%.
So you're on the same page.
You're on the same page. I say another to put the question. Put the question.
Discussion colleagues, a motion has been moved and seconded. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Take a bow at a time.
On the receipt of communication from Mr. President in respect to transmission of the MTEF, that the Senate will adjourn and would not have sat yesterday and of course today. But yesterday we couldn't receive the document, and it was agreed, as I said earlier, that on receipt of the document, we are going to refer that to the Committee on Finance to begin work on it, and the Committee on Finance and of course the Foreign Affairs Committee will then be fully engaged. The Foreign Affairs will have been, of course, is engaged now, screening the ambassadorial nominees, and of course the Committee on Finance will have started the consideration or working, will have started work, of course, on the MTEF. But the communication did not come to us yesterday, but it has just been received. It has just been brought right now. So the moment it is read, it will be referred to the committee so that the committee can go and begin work immediately. And we've decided to adjourn it today in order to receive the document. So once the document is read, we'll now adjourn so that those in Foreign Affairs Committee will continue with their work in respect of screening of ambassadorial nominees, while members of the Committee on Finance will immediately go and start work on the MTEF. So I read the communication of Mr. President, and thereafter the Senate President will, the leader will move the motion for adjournment. I read, Distinguished Senate President, submission of the FGN 2026 to 2028 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper. It is with pleasure that I forward the 2026-2028 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper, MTEF and FSP, for the kind consideration and approval of the distinguished Senate. The 2026 to 2028 MTEF and FSP was approved during the Federal Executive Council meeting of December 3rd, 2025. As the 2026 budget of the federal government will be prepared based on the parameters and fiscal assumptions of the approved 2026 to 2028 MTEF and FSP, I seek the cooperation of the National Assembly for expeditious legislative action on this submission. Please accept, distinguished Senate President and distinguished senators, the assurances of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Mr. President, very distinguished colleagues, I rise to move that we step down the screening of the ambassadorial nominees who are waiting, and that this Senate be now adjourned till Tuesday, the 17th of December 2025. Tuesday, 16th of December 2025 at 11 a.m. prompt. I so move.
Minority Leader. Senate Ad hoc Committee on the Sale of Lafarge, Cement PLC. Distinguished Senator Abamoro on the inaugural meeting of the committee scheduled as follows. Date, Thursday, 11th day of December 2025. Time, 2 p.m. prompt. Venue, Senate Meeting Room 4.24. New Senate Building, National Assembly Complex, Abuja. Distinguished Sir, your presence at the meeting will make a significant impact in the legislative process of the committee. While anticipating your presence, please accept the assurances of the chairman's esteemed regards. Abba Emmanuel Sunday. Well, he's not supposed to write announcement to us. It should be the chairman. Chairman, Distinguished Senator Abba Moro. So tell your clerk, he shouldn't send communications to be announced here. It's only the president and the distinguished senators that can send announcement to be made on the floor of the Senate. This is secret chamber. Now move for second motion for adjournment.
Report will come very soon.